Radio check.
Checky.
45 minutes, P11.
Sounds good.
Mic check. How's Mike doing today?
Follow car
Yeah,
number
loud and clear.
04 in the left column.
Best nakaz.
Jump to car number 04. Go. Left side. Hold your line. Still clear left. Car left. Car left. Still there. Clear left side. Clear left. Left side, clear left. On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Alright, Stephen, let's pick it up here, bud.
Okay, Kevin. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Right side, clear right. Car right, clear right. Car left, clear left.
Are there going to be any hypercars left by the end of the lap?
Wow, that was close.
Wood or rejoin, pal?
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Right, Kevin. My refueling window will open after 9 minutes. Closes in about 38 minutes. Car left. Need clear left. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Right side's clear.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Gap to Bauer in front is now 1.0.
Dumbass.
The gap to Bauer ahead is now 1.7. The gap to Masters behind is increasing. It's now 3.1.
Oh, guys. Learn how to race.
Front is now 3.8 seconds. P8. The gap behind is now 3.2 seconds. The gap to Marianto. Your head is now 4.8 seconds.
What the fuck?
Well, what are you doing, boss?
Fucking idiot, dickhead.
I mean, I'm still there, man. I mean, you're trying to pass me. You just cut in front of my nose too fast, man.
You fucking tried to block me. Get reported, idiot.
Alright, protest me, man. I don't care. We'll see you just go on the outside and then cut across my nose. I mean, you had the right to pass me. You
John
just moved too
Manowski
fast.
is reading you in. The gap's now 2.5.
Take it off the main channel, guys.
Bro, you fucking crashed on your own, you idiot.
Boo-hoo, cry more, please.
Much love, boys. Much love.
Marianto ahead is now 4.7. Gap to Jalmanowski behind is now 4.5 seconds. Okay, Kevin, you've used half your fuel.
Steve Kevin Ayers.
Hey, Mr. Maudsley.
What's going on?
What's happening, buddy?
Oh, just living the dream, man. You?
Yeah, same thing. About to head to Daytona?
I heard. I was talking to Cooper for quite a bit last night. Sounds like you guys got quite the squad going.
Yeah, me and Zach, Mike that I work with, and we met him down there last year. I think he saw me post a picture. He's like, "You at Daytona?" I was like, "Yeah, so am I." And we actually met up with Cooper and hung out with him for a few days. So we're gonna get together this time. Trying to traverse these mountains of Germany right now.
Are you racing the IMSA race?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I tried last night.
That first lap was hell.
I got about 40% of the way through.
I somehow survived the first lap, but it was pure luck. It wasn't.
I made the first lap with a lick of practice.
Yeah, I got about a half a lap of practice in. I've driven the Ferrari 296 here before, but it's just been a while. But man, I mean, I was just basically dodging grenades the whole first lap. I went from 11th to 7th just on, well, hell, I got passed by a few cars, just dive bombing in turn 1 and the GP section. I let those guys go by because the Nordschleife will usually sort them out.
Yeah.
And shoot, I ended up 7th at the end of the first lap.
You guys run Daytona?
Oh yeah, we won first time.
Right on.
Yeah.
In GTP?
GT3 in the Ferrari. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, Yorkie won Daytona.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, I saw him post about on Facebook today, but I slept all day Sunday, and then
oh, it's on Reddit, it's on Facebook, it's everywhere.
Oh, I can imagine with Yorkie. I messaged Yorkie about it. So I messaged Cooper. Connor. I was like, "Hey man, congratulations on your win." He said, "Well, about that." I was like, "What?" And then I looked at the app and I was like, "Oh God!" Saw Jose drop like 600 IR day of the race. I was like, that doesn't look good.
Some of them weren't too subtle about it, but
yeah, say if you're gonna do that, at least plan it ahead and spread out. You do it. You drop 600 IR day of the race. Somebody's might take notice of that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if anybody. The guys said they were going to protest early, and Yorkie's like, whatever. And then at the end of the race, they started goading him, and he went full Yorkie.
Oh God, that's what Connor said. He's like, then Yorkie went all in on him. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, Yorkie is like, well, I had to cancel the race because I'm a volunteer fireman, and I had to go get a shower. And it's like, just shut up. And I want to set up shop, and I'm better than you, and I'm a better driver than you, and I practiced more than you did, and I bet you, I totally think this is what happened. It would not surprise me one bit, but I do not know. My guess is that one team was going to protest him, and then by the time he was done the last 20 minutes of the race, there's 5 teams going to protest him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was the line where he said, iRacing ain't gonna do fuck all about it anyways.
Yeah, I think Connor told me about that too. I was like, no.
And the kicker is, so Ed got suspended. Ed would have been in the same split. Ed, John Barry, and Carson would have all been in the same split no matter what they did. Ed dropped a couple races. We actually gained enough the day of to move up to their split.
Dang.
And then if Jose hadn't dropped all that I rating, they would have been the split above us instead of the split below us.
Yeah.
But we had our difference between I ratings was like 8 points.
Yeah, the guys we're running with mainly now, I mean, we were trying to get our cars in the same split, but I mean, we kind of balance out the teams first to get them close as we can to where it's like, all right, one team, all right, 2 different people drop 80 IR and we're there, you know?
Yeah.
That way, that's not going to throw up any flags if I have a bad race, you know? And we're just trying to make sure the margins are pretty close. And we were back-to-back splits. We were 1 split above our other team we were trying to get there with.
Well, I was waiting for the email to me. I haven't gotten it yet. Because on Tuesday night I entered an IMSA race. I didn't race at all. But in my defense, I've got a receipt from the computer shop that says to reinstall the Windows that I paid for Thursday. You know?
Okay, Kevin, we'll fuel
And then I
to the
ended
end
up
of the
gaining
race.
it all back on Friday
100
anyways, and then
meters.
some.
50 meters.
But so I think he was okay till he went full Yorkie.
Well, why did they go after y'all in other splits? Or why did you think
That's
they may
the part-
go after you?
That's the part I can't figure out. Like the Ed got suspended. Ed dropped a couple races on the day of, and they nobody would have protested him. They were fucking 25th all day
Yeah.
and finished 21st. You
Exit
know.
is clear. Watch the white line.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, unfortunately, contrary to what Yorkie thinks, they will do something.
Yeah. Well, that's what when Connor told me, I went and looked on the app and I was like, He's like, well, he's pilling it. I'm like, I don't know what you're pilling it for. I mean, I'm just thinking if I'm an official and I look at that, I only see one thing.
Yeah.
Then I think Yorkie had 3 that he entered and just, didn't take a lap.
Yeah.
I like to run a couple laps, let 2 or 3 people wreck out of the race, and then I auger it into the wall. But still sucks. It sounded like they had the pace to win it anyway.
Yeah, they would have won 4 sprints above that.
Yeah, they should have left it alone.
Well, we're just trying to get the same race.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a hell of a race. Whew. They were battling a team. God, with just over an hour left, we had a 3-second lead. And they had a little trouble, took a little longer on their last pit stop, and about 30 minutes to go, and we had a 20-25 second lead over the last 30 minutes. Brought her home.
So I take it you're just driving down to Daytona?
Yeah, me and Mike are driving down there, meeting Zach's flying down. I think he's supposed to be there tomorrow afternoon or something, and he's going to check into the hotel. We'll be down there tomorrow closer to midnight. I think Connor said he's flying in Thursday morning first thing.
Karen's in school full time, so I'm dating a college chick, and she's over 30, so it's not creepy.
Right.
But I would have loved to have gone, but it's one income Willie right now.
Yeah, we got one other guy that was on our team that lives in, I think, Indiana. He's coming down with a couple of buddies. There, so we'll have 4 of our 6 guys that were on the team at the race.
We're going to welcome to Rockville the first of May.
Oh yeah.
So they got it.
Alright, Kevin. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes.
That's what we're doing for graduation.
How's your son doing?
He's good. He's good.
You still
I play
announcing and
hockey.
stuff?
Yep. Yep. Him and I play hockey tonight, 10:45.
So,
Yeah, he loses his girlfriend and he doesn't have a big place nor a rig or a place to put the rig, so usually he just plays Sunday afternoons when he's over here. He races the Oval Legends, and that's about it.
Right.
He was gonna do Daytona for a bit, and then we ended up going to see Beartooth Friday night in Toronto.
Mhm.
So like I didn't start racing the 24 till late Friday night because I was there at the concert, but then he just ended up not being able to.
Yeah, we were basically just surviving GTPs all race.
We didn't have any to race against, so
I can't say we raced against them. They were out
Thank
there,
you.
and they definitely didn't think we were out there. So we were non-existent as far as they were concerned. They didn't give a damn if we were racing for anything or what.
Yeah.
so you guys went the whole 24 with those meatballs?
Yeah, no issues. Yeah, we didn't actually have any. We had 2 12 seconds repaired that were taken with just gas, you know. No, we didn't have any extra time, thank God. We led most of the last 8 or 9 hours of the race.
Are you
Let me
getting
do-
ready for Bathurst now?
Oh God, yeah, that one still. I have finished it, but
We were second last year. We didn't get our meatball till our final hour.
we were running 5th 2 years ago, or 4th, and a guy wrecked right in front of us, bounced off the wall. I mean, couldn't hit us more perfect and meatballed us. And I think we still finished 6th or 7th that year, you know, but it was a
These
lot of
guys
attrition in that race.
Yeah, last year these guys that won, they were 5 seconds a lap faster than us. And they crash, we pass them. And you know, here they come. They're 3 laps down. They're 2 laps down. They're 1 lap down.
Yeah.
You know, blow by us. Next thing you know, we got 2 laps on them. And they ended up passing us. I think they ended up passing us just before we got our last meatball.
Yeah, I told the guy that runs our thing, I was like, hey, just put me on a team that is looking to finish, because I can't be counted on for any kind of pace there, and my percentage of finishing races there isn't where I'd like it to be.
So there's a slot car track in London. I've raced slot cars on and off my whole life. But I haven't been out to do, so these are 24 scale. They're the, you know, wicked fast with 60 miles an hour motherfuckers. Like, they're quick. Like, if you get hit in the wrong spot, your hand or something, they'll cut you open.
Yeah.
So I started racing a few weeks ago. Guy, I haven't raced in a dozen years. And so first night, it was okay. I crashed a lot. And I was like, okay, I gotta go back to the iRacing theory. Just don't crash. And fucking last week, if I don't finish second out of 12 guys,
Oh, shit.
I just stayed on. You ever been in the chat when my buddy Schowler's been around?
Who?
Brandon
No.
Schowler. He's a local. He spots at the short track, so I've known him for years and years. He spots for various guys. But yeah, he finished third. I was second.
Oh, damn.
And he's only been going a couple months, so he finally dragged me out. So I went out, and all the stuff I've got it's antiquated. So I bought a used car off a buddy of mine for $120 or something. Fucking just kicked ass last weekend. And I wasn't the fastest, man. I was a 2/10 slower. It's like 4.5 second laps. But just stayed on.
10 minutes to go. There's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, that's most of the time with these iRacing endurance races. I mean, there were several teams that were faster than us. Through the first hours of the race, we could tell, but they just had issues here and there. We had
were tough.
My
top
internet
five.
cooked out one time while I was driving 3 hours in. We lost exactly one lap. But we just
So
put
it
our...
just towed you?
Yeah, I was turning back on the NASCAR. It was just me and Zach in there at the time. We were on lap 101, like 10 laps into our fourth stint, and everybody just disappeared. I didn't have internet at my house for like 10 or 11 minutes. But Zach popped right in. He came out. We were in second at the time. Was the guy that started for us. It was really quick, super consistent, and he had kind of had a great first couple hours. And yeah, Zach just hopped in the car and rolled on with it. Came out right behind the leader, so he's like, oh, we only lost one lap. I was like, okay, well, let's heads down and let's just go. And everything was perfect from there.
We led for a bit. Kyle Edgar started for us. And by the time I got in the car, I was floating between third and fifth for my first stint. And then Wally fucking wrecked her. So I'm in there, and I come back to the sim, and he's on pit road. What the fuck happened? Well, I went into turn one, I drove it in, like a car length deeper than normal. So I watched the video. I'm like, okay, I just watched the video, and you drove it in a car length deeper than you should have. But then you got on the gas again after that, before you started braking. Oh.
Tried to power through it.
He hit that tire wall on the right there. It's a turn one head on.
Yeah, we had a couple little bumps, but no bruises. What locked it in for us? We had one team that had a 5K driver, and he was the one leading when I had my internet connect, and he had led I think he ran the first 4 or 5 stints for his team. And I was like, what in the world? So we had kind of checked that team out, but he had 5 other guys on there, much lower I ratings, and they had been driving all week. They hadn't been taking any I rating. And yeah, their pace was quite a bit different than his. They had one guy that took 18 laps to break 150. Wow. But they were in a Mercedes, and he had been driving the Ferrari fixed all week at Daytona. I'm like, did they do a car change on him or something? Because, I mean, why was he running the Ferrari fixed if they're going to run the Mercedes in the race? And he looked like he had never driven the Mercedes around there. Unless they thought that guy could get them far enough out there that they couldn't possibly lose it. I don't think I'm getting any more positions than where I'm at in this race, because everybody in front of me is slowly creeping away.
So the guy spun and then came down and creamed somebody, and some guy says, yeah, if I wrecked, I wouldn't hit the brakes. I'd get back in and get right in the racing line too.
Oh, God.
Okay, Kevin, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
trucks in Myrtle Beach to be a costume fest.
Sorry, Patrick, I didn't mean that.
The gap to Minutes lead behind us now, 6.4 seconds. The gap to Galbanowski ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Well, quite nice of you,
On
thank
your
you,
right.
sir.
Clear right.
He took the outside of the bowl to let me by.
Nice move, man. Your testicles are ginormous.
Do y'all ever talk to Ian anymore?
No.
Yeah, I hadn't
No.
talked to him in a while.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
You go to F1 races last year or not?
Last one I went to was 21, Texas. Yeah.
Coda?
Yeah. We looked at getting Miami tickets the first year it was there, but that sold out in moments. And anything after that were outrageously priced. So.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 84 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, UFC was in Toronto on Saturday night and she was $1,200 for a ticket.
Woo. Good God. White flag.
Very little fuel left. E7. 1 more to go.
Where you running?
What's that?
Where you running?
7th.
I take it you're not crazy enough to drive the prototype around that place, right?
Oh no, I have. When they were
The
here,
endurance-
when they were here the
endurance
last
race
time.
will be good
10 minutes left.
this
Yeah,
weekend.
when I actually the last time they were here, I drove the caddy around here and finished 3rd. The 1 and 2 were long gone. Everybody else wrecked. Yeah, at some point. I just didn't wreck. So it's going, anybody in front of me is going to have to wreck for me to catch them. They're all 6 quicker than me. I think I got lucky and got 2nd split because there's no LMP2s in here.
Closing in on the gap.
My rating's in a tough place because I bounce between the worst car in top split to a top car in 2nd split. So it's a crapshoot on
All right,
how I'm
Kevin,
going to do.
next car is Joe Banowski.
They're usually 3.
Hmm?
They're usually 3.
Yeah, most of the time with these right here, I think this one was 3. It was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3 because it was almost a full 50 cars per split.
What's your iRating?
Like 2.5. I had it up around 3K, but I was getting top split every time, and I would run perfect, no incidents, start 23rd and finish 24th. I didn't do anything wrong.
Not too many mistakes to be had there.
Oh
right?
yeah, no, I mean I could keep up with them, but as far as making moves to pass, they don't freaking make mistakes. I mean, I could compete at, a few tracks that I'm particularly really good at, but as far as running regular races weekly, and Lord forbid it's a track I don't really know that well, just get slaughtered. Now it's kind of like there's not a whole lot of participation. I'll be in the top split, but if you get lucky and people mess up,
It is Chevalier.
you can get some good finishes and it don't hurt your iRating. I can finish. I've had times where I finished like 16th out of 25 and gained 1 iRating because the strength of field was so high. I was kind of about mid-pack in this field as far as IR. So. I just try to finish a little bit higher than my car number.
It's always the goal.
What's that?
It's always the goal.
Yeah, like if I'm car 28 out of 29, I don't get my hopes up too high, But now, conversely, if I'm coming in at like car number 3, so I get my hopes too high. Like, oh yeah, I'm one of the highest guys in here. And proceeded to get waxed. Got one guy behind me making a charge. I better tighten up.
Running on fumes, mate. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Gap to Agaman behind is now 1.0.
Yeah, the 3 cars in front of me are literally side by side going into the final S's.
Who's gonna lift?
Let's see, I'm watching the relative.
Oh, come on!
Up, there we go.
All 3 of them wrecked?
One of them's pretty bad. Come on, Kev.
Yellow flag.
Let's get this spot. Nope, he got it back going. Dang it. Saw his bumper laying on the ground. Oh well.
7th position. There's the finish. Good drive.
I'll take a little P7.